Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse. Today, Tuesday, April 21st, 2026. Now, on the Live Nation front, we can say this. I was actually even surprised. The Department of Justice, after granting expedited treatment, after asking for and receiving from Inner City Press a narrowed FOIA request about their decision to settle with Live Nation, yesterday denied it in full. They claim there are no documents at all. We've immediately appealed. It's I didn't want to play into this kind of facile plot line but it is what it is. And we're going to continue to pursue it. Also, Judge Subramanian slapped down the Live Nation's lawyer. They wrote in, kind of arrogantly, asking him to expedite his ruling on their motion to knock out Abrantes Metz, the state's expert. He basically said, like, I'm on my own timeline, and by the way, your rhetoric is not helpful. So there's that. That's Live Nation. Now, there's a lot to be said. Yesterday, we covered the rare death penalty case. A man on death row in Texas has a subpoena out for NBC and its Dateline show, and he's prevailed. Not he personally. He has a California-based law firm that won at least partially over the journalist privilege, which I'm a believer in. But a man on death row deserves a certain amount of solicitude in his final appeals. It'll go on for years. One of the witnesses against him, he has won the right to get the underlying full, it's Eric Lyle Williams is the defendant's name, the full interview with another person named Williams. NBC is appealing, wants to appeal. Judge Lyman said no interlocutory appeal. They're now disputing it. We're going to keep covering that case. I'm going to jump forward because we're getting close to the courthouse. Today, Harvey Weinstein, opening arguments at 100 Center Street, just down the road, hoping to make it there. But first, we will be covering the so-called interactive dialogues in which 4 desultory candidates are vying to replace Antonio Guterres, so far the worst Secretary General in UN history. Today it's Bachelet, almost certain to be vetoed by the Trump administration. Although Mike Waltz says he doesn't know. He doesn't know. What he does know is that he's loved to be courtside at the Knicks game, as we showed. And again, who's paying? Knicks lost last night to the Hawks by a total collapse. Second candidate, Grossi. U.S. likes him because he's saying what they want on Iran, but the guy has, I don't know, we'll see. Doesn't seem to have a lot of principles, doesn't answer any questions, so what can I tell you? Now, on the financial front, Warsh, we're going to try to cover that as well. Today, there was some delay due to some paperwork issues, but Warsh, potential replacement of Jay Powell, will be in the Senate Banking Committee, and we'll do our best to cover it. We've put in there's a small merger that Fair Finance Watch reached out and touched. What's it called? Adirondack Aero. It's upstate. Also, Revolut. So those are things that are taking place. There's 2 trials going on in SDNY that we're covering. Many are not. One is Jared Solomon, a man who allegedly ripped off Vornado Realty Trust for a bunch of luxury items. He wanted to keep the luxury items out, purchase New York, Madison Avenue apartments, but they're all in, and the trial continues. Also a civil trial in which Skills, with a Z, is suing Papaya Gaming, based in Israel, for having allegedly put Skills out of business with bots. I don't know, but that's how it is. We're going in. So today's lineup should be UN Secretary General debate, such as it is, Weinstein, and then the other trials that I mentioned. To be continued, Inner City Press.